How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Hi, how's it going?
Good. So we're meeting today to talk about setting up your placement-specific PDP. There's loads of stuff on the college website about how to do this. Presumably, you've seen some of the videos and tutorials and things about it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, good. So the whole point of the placement-specific PDP is to try and kind of help you look at the job that you're doing and help you kind of maximize your coverage of the curriculum and getting the HLOs based on what's available in this job. I sent you an example PDP on email. Have you got that?
Yeah.
Do you want to just bring it up on the screen? Okay, there we go. So what you see on the document is that you've got the HLOs and then the key capabilities, and then the planned activity bit is kind of the really important bit. So that's where you're sort of picking out what in this particular job is going to help you to kind of show that capability, that HLO. And then obviously the next bit in the PDP is just to say what kind of evidence you're going to collect, you know, things like workplace-based assessments and reflections and that kind of stuff. I think the really important thing to kind of just say is that, you know, you're not expected to cover every single one of the capabilities in every single job. So it's just really important to go through the job that you're doing, look at the capabilities and the HLOs, and then just try and figure out like what in this job is going to help you to kind of achieve those ones specifically. Does that make sense?
It does. I'm just a bit noticing these other columns. Do I need to worry about these at the moment?
No, we don't need to worry about those particularly at the minute. So
Okay.
when you've set yourself the PDP items, we'll go back and we'll kind of review them and see how you're doing, and then just see if you're achieving them, or is there anything else that we need to do. And obviously at the end of the sort of placement, we'll go back through it all and see what you've managed to kind of achieve and what things you've done. As we go through the placement itself, you know, you'll add to the PDP, you'll sort of put bits of evidence against some of the HLOs, and then you can add on new new items, new activities as we sort of progress through it down the line.
Great.
Would it be possible for you to open your portfolio so we can just have a look at the PDP on the portfolio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I think it's in the PDP. Yeah.
All right, that's great. So just at the top there, in terms of framework, you've got the framework set to course guides, which is obviously the one that we're kind of we're going against, which is good. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the HLOs and the key capabilities kind of set out. And what we'll do now is we'll kind of go through and sort of see how we set an activity against some of the HLOs.
Okay.
So if you just click the new post activity button there, you'll be able to then pick a key capability that we're going to, you know, go against. So it shows you all the key capabilities in that HLO. And then if you click on one of those, and you get through to this form, and you'll be able to put in what activity in the planned activity box down the bottom there,
Right.
what activity we're going to pick. And that's going to be something which is specific to this job, something that like is specific to this job, so a particular clinic or something that we're doing. And then in the evidence bit, just talk about what evidence you're going to use to show that you've achieved that capability. So what I want you to do now is to sort of go away over the next week or so, have a look through the curriculum, think about the HLOs, the key capabilities, and what this job in particular kind of lends to showing those things, what activities you're going to do within this job, and the bits of evidence then that we're going to achieve it. So what I want you to do over the next week or so, have a think about that.
Yep.
Go back onto the portfolio, to the PDP, set up a couple of the HLOs and the key capabilities, and we'll look at it next week, and then just kind of review where we are and kind of see how that's gone. That okay?
That sounds great. And do I put submit or save draft on these?
Obviously, if you're kind of partway through, you can save draft, but if you want it to be available so that I can see it, then you need to press submit.
Understood. Okay, that's really helpful. Thank you. I'll go and get on with that then. Thanks.
All right, Grant, we'll catch up next week.
Thank you.